If you are working today, you've probably felt it, that creeping anxiety that you are incredibly busy, constantly moving, yet entirely stuck. You have to ask yourself if the path you are on right now is one you actually chose, or if you're just reacting to whatever lands on your desk next. There is a psychological default state we slip into when we surrender control to our environment. Let's call it the drift. In the drift, it is incredibly easy to mistake movement for progress, but you aren't advancing, you are just surviving. Think of a piece of driftwood caught in a flash flood. This diagram models that journey. The driftwood smashes into rocks, gets trapped in swirling eddies, and is completely at the mercy of the current. Notice where this path ends. It either fades into the open ocean or gets snatched up by someone else. This is exactly what happens when you navigate your career without a plan. Without your own vision, your professional life is dictated by outside forces. Economic downturns, corporate restructuring, or the ambitions of your manager will push you in directions you never chose. Opting out of setting a goal doesn't protect you from failure. It just guarantees that you become a victim of circumstance. Now, look at a ship powering through those exact same floodwaters. The adverse winds are blowing just as hard, the currents are just as violent, and the economic unpredictability of the water hasn't changed a bit. The difference lies entirely in the structural integrity of the vessel. Specifically, the ship has a captain. The captain represents human agency, an active force that makes deliberate, calculated decisions instead of just reacting to the waves. By a certain agency, the captain turns environmental chaos into a navigable challenge. A ship relies on two mechanical elements that driftwood lacks: a designated destination and an active hand on the wheel. This vector diagram illustrates the physics at play. The ship's forward drive creates a focused vector that actively cuts through lateral winds, neutralizing the chaotic pressure that would otherwise blow it off course. Applied to your career, a strong life vision works exactly the same way. It converts daily obstacles and sudden setbacks into mere friction that you can power right through. Establishing this vision is a rigorous, practical survival mechanism for modern professional life. But to sustain that kind of mechanical focus year after year, you need a psychological anchor. You need a dream. Former Indian president and aerospace scientist Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam spent his life trying to impress this exact point upon massive audiences. His message was straightforward. Dreams are not passive fantasies that happen while we sleep. They are strict requirements for our waking progress. When absolute uncertainty hits, a clearly defined dream acts as your ultimate navigational chart. So, look at your own trajectory. Who or what is currently standing at the helm of your career? You need to define your goals and take absolute ownership of your path forward. The waters of life will always be unpredictable and wild, but the power to actually reach the horizon belongs exclusively to those who dare to steer.